That is big, boys.
Hmm?
That is big.
The one up at the top of the rock?
Yeah.
Joe, welcome back for trip number 7. Finishing the tiny 10 that belong in the Eastern Cape. We are in the high country of the Eastern Cape. I mean, I don't think we've ever been this high. Probably at about 7,000 feet, I'd imagine. We're looking for Mountain Reedbuck up here, but the hunt's generally about getting a Cape Grysbuck, Oribi and blue Duiker, which we'll do the Cape Grysbuck up here this evening and try to see if we get lucky. But yeah, it's an absolutely magnificent day. Very seldom is it this calm up here. And we spotted a mountain Reedbuck that we're going to go and try and get closer to and get a good look at him. But from here, he looks like a shooter. Let's put on our walking shoes, breathe in the beautiful mountain air and take a few steps closer.
Gold. Where's the male? It's not good for us though. They're gonna spook him.
Okay, Joe, so we here in the Cape Grysbuck area. As I've said before, it's a very secretive little animal, nocturnal. So we've got about 15 minutes and we'll be able to get to work here. You're comfortable up there in the chair? So yeah, there are not many of these guys around, and we come up here high into the mountain and the weather's actually turned. We probably don't have enough warm gear, but we are here now, so we better give it a go. We're just going to rig the spotlight up. Ropsy will sit next to you. We'll keep the gun in the bag. We'll put it out there when we see it. So generally we'll identify that it is a Grysbuck and then try and get a bit closer, and then hopefully it'll give us an opportunity. Okay, so now all we got to do is wait for the light, and that's the easy part. That's camera action. Female Grysbuck. Let's just go down this road a little bit.
Yeah, you can shoot that, Joe. Shoot him. Sweet. Good hit, my man.
Look at that, buggers.
We got him.
5. There we go, well done, well done, well done. Okay, Joseph, that's about as, probably not the easiest, but one of most definitely Grysbuck hunts we've had. We saw one female, we saw this guy, gave you the slip, and then we came around the land into the wind here like this, saw another one on the other side, and then Ropsy shined down and saw this guy, which I think was the one we had seen here. So yes, look how beautiful they are. Grysbuck being greyback, they've got these little white hairs, so it's like Grant, red hair just going grey. You can see the white coming through there, and nice little sharp horns, very aggressive towards each other. As we know, they're nocturnal little guys. You basically never see them in the day unless you kick them out. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful little animal. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased. Well done, Joe. They're never easy. It's normally lots of time, shining lights and that. And yeah, I'm very pleased to have done that. That is what we drove all this way for. Look at that. That's very nice. We take them. Well done again, bud. Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Okay, Joe, so after being beaten by these guys yesterday, we found that same ram we were after yesterday lying in a slightly different spot with the female. So we're going to go try him again. We're probably going to have to get around the wind side of him on the mountain side there and then come over sort of with the sun half behind our back, but the wind should be in our favor. We're going to have to sail close to the wind, but I'm thinking if we can get to sort of the top of that plateau, we'll be 200, and we might have another option a little closer, but let's just take the pickup to the bottom here and then we'll start walking. On that big rock bank halfway up. It's almost like he's been spooked and now doesn't really. That's him going there, leading the charge. Let's just watch him. He's got to sit down sometime. I don't think that's his turf there. There he goes. Goodbye. He gone. Okay, Joey, back at it with his mountain Reedbuck. I think we're 2-0. We need to get the stats more in our favour. We should see a whole lot from the top in the basin behind you. That's the plan. Get height.
these are free-range hartebeest, so they're not always here. So quite fortunate to see one down here now. It just moves slowly. There's a female lying here that we don't want to disturb. Are you on him there?
I'm on him.
Okay, on the shoulder. Perfect. He's going down right behind the tree.
Is that not him running?
No, there he comes out on the left. Down. It's a very nice bull, that, Joe. You see he's got nice dark colours, dark on the neck. What we look for in a hartebeest. Here we go, Joe. Exactly where he fell. We've just come down the mountain a bit. But yeah, have a look at that. That is a grand hartebeest, man. Like I said, he's got the very, very dark colours and the dark legs, dark face. It's like an old scar here, that on the belly that we could see, but he's even going grey on his nose here, but rock hard all down. Starting to wear down his points. A little bit of a flare, but I like the skin colour, man. Very, very nice and a very good size. And lived on the free his whole life, so no exit, eh? It was on the other side of the shot. Yeah.
That's what we saw from up top.
Yes, yeah, we could see that though.
Yeah.
That was there, that's not the bullet, so. No. There's the bullet, yeah.
Ah, perfect.
Ah, Joe boy. Just where we said.
I am who I thought I was.
Well done, well done. Well done. Trying to see what his bases are like. He's definitely big enough. Okay, we must slip around the back of that. Can we come up here? Straight up the left leg, and with the highest point of white, sort of just come down the left side of his neck there. Squeeze it in there. Get your breathing right, and then when you're ready, you just squeeze. That's a good hit. It's a perfect hit. He's down. Well, we were 3-0, we're now 4-1. Yes?
Oh, yes.
There's a very nice mountain Reedbuck. Yo. How pretty and pristine and perfect the little coats are. They got this white tail like your guys' white tails that flash when they run like that. And then they got the nice thick red neck of our old male. But yeah, he's very nice. We've looked through a whole lot of them. Generally, when they're longer than their ears, he's good. He's narrower than the average one, but he's got a nice hook, which is where he measures. So I think he's very nice. After days in the mountains, we got rewarded with one pretty close to the road. So
made life easy.
A chip shot for you. Well done, dude.
Thank you.
Well done.
He got furry belly.
Yeah, they're beautiful, man. Very, very good eating. Very good eating.
Okay, so this morning we've come down to the coast. We're looking for Oribi and blue duiker. According to the trail cam, we have a very nice male that's coming in sort of from 7:30 in the morning for a couple of hours, and then again late evening. They're obviously coming in to drink. So we're going to get in here nice and early and start with the blue duiker. And if we have any luck or no luck, by 10:30 we'll be out and we're going to go ahead for Oribi. And should we have not had any luck, we'll come back this evening and sit for blue duiker again. But first of all, let's get in quietly and see what comes in. That's the male there, Joe. Yeah. Well done. Let's go. Let's go. Look what we got.
Golly, that wasn't graceful.
Let's grab what?
Yeah.
Grab here. Let's go look what we got. And then we can come back and get our gear. Look at that, man.
Wow.
That is our monster. There. But he caught a few pellets here up on the front part of him. Nothing that a good taxidermist won't be able to fix.
Oh yeah. Mainly.
Look how pretty.
But look, the thing's so small it hit the whole body.
Him all over. But I recognize these little dents in the ears here.
Yeah.
He's very cool. Very, very nice. Just the man we were after. A little bit of fur, mate. About the biggest animal you've ever hunted, Joe?
I'd have to say that's actually the smallest animal I've ever hunted.
So they're very cool. They live here in these forests. They actually eat, they don't eat fresh leaves. It's like a freshly fallen leaf. So often, if there are monkeys in the area, they'll run on top of the thing and they'll drop the fruit and drop the leaves, and the blue duiker will often hang around below them and eat there. But this is a very nice one. Well done again, man. Okay, so after a little bit of lady luck shining on us and a very successful hunt, we got a grand blue duiker. Now we've come for Oribi. We're just a little further north, a little further from the coast, in a great area where there's wonderful Oribi. So let's hope we can get a good one for Joe here. Yeah, just yeah. He might give us a chance. Dial dead on, eh? Take him just over that stone. Just to the right of that stone. Got him. Well done, Joe. In the mist there, and the rain and dew, found this nice Oribi. You made a great shot. No, he is very, very nice. Jeepers creepers. He is as heavy as can be. Look how old he is. Very, very heavy for Oribi, but long as a train, man. You can see over there, their back, that often when they get old, they get these like, it looks like lines on them, but he's in good nick. It's a very, very special little animal for us over here. They're only this area where they occur in the Eastern Cape here, down towards the coast, and this is about as far north as they come. And we apply for permits, and there are not many every year, and we luckily kept one for you this year. But wow, that is very, very nice. He is magnificent.
Yeah, he is.
This makes
7.
Well done.
7.
Well done. 3 to go.
3 to go.
It's normally there's a couple of herds that hang out here that I'm pretty certain it's going to be part of. There's a golden one now going to go and join that. Those two. And there should be more blues down here too. Joe, so we saw some blues here in this valley over here. Some goldens up there that we're not interested in, but we're going to try and get close to one. We might have these blues that are in here. I haven't had a look at them at all, but we have a good look with the scope. If we can get close enough, we'll use the sticks, but otherwise we're going to go prone. We are 560. It's far, boys, and running. And just like that, he's 600. And I don't think he's stopping. Come, let's try and get a bit closer. This is a little bit cheeky. And he's just looking at us. That cloud is too close. You reckon we're not going to get wet? I mean, we've seen wind go that way and clouds come this way. I've seen it lots. We might have to seek some kind of shelter here. Does this look like hail? No. There you go, can you hear me? Get inside, there's a mother of a hailstorm that's caught us here on the flat. We've been hammered. Well, Joe, I wouldn't say that the wildebeest has won. I think the weather's won.
Yeah.
Because we've just, and it was unpredicted. There was no sign of rain, but I mean, look at this. This road's a freaking river at the moment. And we took shelter from huge hailstones. So we're going to call it a safari and head back to camp.
Yeah.
But I think we've done sort of what we wanted to do. We got another 3 of the, look at this dam here, another 3 of the tiny 10 down. We've got 3 more to go, which will be out of country. And we got a mountain reedbuck and a red hartebeest. So all in all, a great hunt, 6 days. I think we've done well. Yeah, we'll see you in a year's time or so, and we'll plan another good hunt.
Sounds great.
Well done, my man. Congratulations.